Hey guys, it's Josh from Apt here at CES 2016 with JJ at the ASUS section here. We've got really cool networking products on the way and great ways to strengthen networks that you either have or are about to build. JJ, what are these three extenders you guys have coming?
You pretty much nailed it right there. They're extenders. You know, one of the biggest challenges right now people have is finding out how to cover their whole home in terms of Wi-Fi coverage. So what we've gone ahead and enabled here is a couple of really easy options. So with these two units right here, our RP series, these are kind of the easiest units that we have in terms of deployment. All you got to do is pretty much just plug it into your electrical socket. You can go ahead and then make your connection to your primary wireless signal from your router, and then help to go ahead and extend the range and just overall help to fill out your overall connection experience. This unit right here pretty much takes it to the next level in terms of offering more internal antennas, so it can receive the signal at a greater strength, have more speed. But where things get interesting is a lot of us have these, complex home living room environments where we've got a lot of devices, maybe 4, 5, 6 devices that all need some form of internet connection. Now you could connect them all to Wi-Fi, but that's not necessarily always the most stable type of scenario. So what you do here is you receive the Wi-Fi from your router on this device, and then in the back right here, you're going to see that you have Ethernet-based connections. Man. So now you just hardwire everything. One unit receives a massive, big, fat pipeline that's really stable, really solid, and now all those other units have a consistent hardline experience in terms of how they're connected. And then topping it all off, you also even have here a high-speed USB 3 port, so if you want to have NAS-based attached storage to be able to share files throughout the household, you can also have access to that. And topping it all out, well, these are all, of course, interoperable with any type of router that's out there on the market, even non-ASUS routers.
Right.
They do have a benefit that when made to work with another ASUS router, they have a seamless bridging mode. So what that means is that if you extend off an ASUS router and you switch that function on there, there's only one signal that you have to connect to. So regardless of where you are, wherever you see coverage, it'll automatically shift you either from the router or to the repeater so that you have that best experience and you don't have to manage that.
Is that maintaining just one network name?
Yep, just one single network name and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about that. In terms of the signal quality, it's all analyzed actually by the router, and it's fed through a bidirectional sense of information from the client and the router that's tracking all that.
So if I'm in the basement connected to my super high-powered router, and then I go up to the second floor where that signal maybe is just not making it.
Correct.
And in between those locations, I've located one of your extenders, so the second floor is great. Now, in the past, I get up to the second floor, and it tries to hold that real weak signal in the basement.
Exactly, you're stuck.
So at what point will this system that you just referenced say, oh, look, the signal he's connecting to is really weak, and there's a much stronger signal? Where does it flip it to switch it?
So we have an algorithm in play that essentially has that based on. And so what we've tried to go ahead and do is look at what's the usage model that is most consistent for users. And so it's about a 20% bandwidth model. And so usually with still 20% bandwidth in terms of Wi-Fi for an AC signal, that's going to be good enough to just about accomplish anything, whether it's streaming music, whether it's streaming video. So we want to try to make sure that whatever the core experience is, it doesn't get negated.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Otherwise, if I am extending the range of my other brand router, then I'm going to be back in that same game where when I get upstairs in the same example, I'm either toggling my Wi-Fi on and off to connect to the nearest signal.
Or you're force connecting.
Right, so where I have a different network name, and now I got two networks in my house.
Yeah, and you would still ultimately help to have more coverage. It's just it wouldn't be as seamless. It would take you X more steps to be able to just maintain your Wi-Fi connection.
Very cool. All coming out soon?
Yes, these are definitely going to be also coming out in Q1 timeframe.
And I gotta know, looking from my distance here, it looks like you've got this almost transparent red coloring. Does this thing glow when it's lit up?
There is an accent light to it that it can actually be enabled or disabled. So
because that would look pretty cool.
Yeah, depending on your environment and depending on your family members and how they might feel about it, you have the ability to control that.
Very cool. Thanks, JJ.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Cool networking solutions from ASUS. A lot of cool technology here at CES 2016. Stay tuned. Check out blog.apt.com. By chance, if you see a little dancing hologram of Josh, go ahead and email marketing@apt.com, the subject of the video you're watching, for a chance to win a $100 Apt gift card.